The second challenge the internet poses to Islam is that it is the mother of all movie channels. Islam is seriously based on a book. Now, if the Christian Bible calls Jesus the Word of God made flesh, one analyst has mooted the Quran as the Word of God made text. It's not surprising, however. Islam began in an era that had already divinized one book, the Bible, and although the Bible as a book didn't even exist in Jesus' time, by the 6th century there were oodles of artwork showing him, the Son of God, lugging one around. Is it any wonder that the Quran was formalized 10 years after the death of Muhammad, rather than the 300 it took to get the Bible worked out? And if we search on the word book, we'll find many more matches in the Quran than we will in the Bible, even though the Bible is 10 times bigger. Anyway, there they sat, the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran, for a further 1500 years, until the movie age. Then, in 1977, Yoda inspired the Jedi Church, and it was based on the Star Wars series, and it is the first movie-based religion. Even the Turkish official religious body recognized the threat of the Jedi faith in 2015, so do not laugh it off. Do not jest that you can't make a religion based on a movie, because it has happened. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. So in 2015, Iran released an epic movie on the life of Muhammad. And the aim of the movie is to reclaim the rightful image of Islam. Unfortunately, at this time, Majidi, the film's director, had said, the impression of Islam is a radical, violent religion. That's not what it's all about. And he also says the more movies that are made about the Prophet's life, the better. Now, other Muslims do not want this movie to be shown. They want it banned. In fact, the oldest Muslim university in the world has asked for that. Now, Muslims, generally speaking, don't like images and certainly forbid them of Muhammad, as we know, cartoons. In this movie, incidentally, his face is not shown, but his back and legs are. Now, movies were around a long time before the internet. That is true. But like I said, the internet is now the mother of all TV channels because it allows anyone to post them there for public consumption, including terrorist groups. Unfortunately, movies are easier to watch than books are to read. Books require effort and concentration. Movies don't. You just sit there and watch them, and they blobbed on the couch. Videos surpassed the 50% content of internet data years ago. So can Islam survive in a world of declining reading? Can it morph to the big and small screens even though Muller's telesgraphics are on? Probably. I mean, Christianity has managed to do that. They don't have as many qualms about art. Bible movies are very common, such as the Noah movie. However, the transition will reshape Islamic perspectives on imagery. Further than that, believers used to quote Bible and Quran verses they learnt off by heart. Can't do much of that via a movie. People don't troll through movies, hitting pause and replay while they memorise sayings. Movies have already decayed the average Bible knowledge of Christians, and believers will remember the action scenes, not the wisdom verses, just like in the Bible movies.